Alright everybody, this is my video for the test flight on a Collins Proline 21 equipped Learjet 60 XR, the flight planning execution phase. Purpose of the flight was a test flight as part of a pre-buy inspection. Again, this is a Learjet 60 XR, Collins Proline 21 with GPS 4000s, and here's our route of flight. From ISP back to ISP via quite a few points there. Flight planning was accomplished with ForeFlight. Cruise altitude was planned for flight level 290. Should be about an hour and 27 minutes to accomplish. Flight fuel was planned as 4,500 pounds, which gives us about 1,500 pounds in reserve. Weight and balance through APG with a basic op weight of 15,775 pounds, 2 pilots, 2 passengers. 4,500 pounds of fuel gives us a takeoff weight of approximately 20,125 pounds. And we'll be taking off runway 24 with a takeoff distance required of 4,332 feet. So for the FMS setup, I've got this video here.
All right, everybody, we're going to go through the loading of the FMS for Proline 21. Once you turn on avionics, the CDU, which is the control head here, looks like this. It'll have the status where you'll see the active database and a secondary if necessary. So once you turn on the avionics, you'll go to flight plan. We're going to put in our origin, which for this flight we were talking about out of Islip, New York, which is KISP. Find the P here. There we go. And we'll put it into origin. And since this is a test flight, we can grab it, put it down in our scratch pad, come up and put it into our destination. And we'll execute. So now it knows where we're coming from and where we're going. We'll load the rest of the points. We'll start off with Merit as our first point. We'll put in the 2 here. You notice the system automatically goes to the second page. Then Hotel Foxtrot Delta, Papa Uniform Tango, and we'll just continue to load our flight plan as we go through. BGR is the next point. And this is where if there's 2 BGRs in the world, it'll ask us which one we're talking about. Of course, we're talking about Bangor, Maine, so we'll select Bangor, Maine. Alpha Uniform Golf. And again, it flips over to the third page. Oscar Romeo Whiskey. Then Hotel Tango Oscar. And finally, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Now that our flight plan has been loaded, we'll execute. Come back to the legs page, and you'll see all of our bearings and distances to the individual points that we're going to use. Now, you'll notice that HFD, Papa Uniform Tango, E&E, these are all actually VORs in the Northeast, but the nice thing about Proline 21 and most avionics is you can fly it as an overlay or you can go point to point. So for our purposes here, we'll be flying it as a GPS overlay. And then for our arrival, so we're taking off runway 24 for that flight. And our arrival back into ISP, since this is a GPS class, we'll say we'll fly the GPS 24 and use CCC as our transition. Now, when we go to legs, you'll see down here at the end, now we have our GPS approach loaded as well. So that is the down and dirty of how to load a flight plan into the Proline 21.
Okay, so after that, You'll see here's the profile of the flight. Now, in all reality, because it was a test flight, trying to save the owner some money, we ended up cutting the route short. But that was our profile. It was a pretty standard flight, and there you have it. So hopefully you enjoyed what you saw here, and let me know what you think. Thank you very much.